are going to learn how to annotate a text. So I have a poem for us. It's called Still I Rise by Maya Angelou. So I'm going to start us off. We're going to read it, and then we are going to talk about how to annotate a text, which is marking up the words with some questions, some inferences, things like that. So here we go. Still I Rise by Maya Angelou. You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me in the very dirt, but still like dust I rise.
Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you beset with gloom? 'Cause I walk like I've got oil wells pumping in my living room.
Awesome.
Just like moons and like suns, with the certainty of tides, just like hopes springing high, still I rise.
Did you want to see me broken, bowed head and lowered eyes, shoulders falling down like teardrops leaking from my soulful cries?
Alrighty, perfect. So we're only going to go through half of the poem today, then we'll continue with the rest of it tomorrow, just for time's sake. So I am going to ask you guys a couple questions. Everyone could take a moment. I'm going to ask you to circle words that we read that you might not know. If you don't have any, that's okay. I would also like if you could highlight or put a box around a quote that you think supports a theme, which is just like the overall message of a poem. If you have any questions about something, you want to write that down. And if there's anything that you can make a personal connection to, just go ahead and underline that. If you don't have everything, that's okay. Maybe just one or two works. Give you guys a moment just to read that. Question?
Yes, can you go over what we're doing again, just quickly?
Yes, we'll circle words that we don't know.
Okay.
We will put a box around a quote that supports a theme. Then if you have a question, you can write it down in the margins. And if there's something you have a personal connection to, we will underline that.
What are we circling?
We are circling words that you don't know. And there might not be any words that you don't know. That's okay. Okie dokie. If I could just have you guys wrap up your thoughts, finish up real fast. Does anybody have a word that they don't know? Yes.
Beset.
Beset. Nice. Okay. So we say, why are you beset with gloom? Does anybody have an idea of what that word might mean? Yeah.
Filled?
I think that's a good idea. Like, why are you consumed with gloom maybe? Why do you have gloom? I like that. Does anybody have something they can make a personal connection to? Nope.
With the certainty of tides, just like hope springing high.
Can you elaborate a little bit more on that? What's your personal connection?
Oh, I like to go to the beach.
You like to go to the beach?
Yeah, the tides come in,
Tides
tides go
come in.
out, makes me just like life.
Perfect. I love that. Alrighty, so there is one just quick other thing we have to do before we finish today. I'm going to pass out another sheet of paper, and we have a little song to go through. So first things first, I will start and read it to you, and then the next time we're both going to read it. So you understand that? For sure. Okay, it's all about annotating. So you're going to stop, annotate, and listen. We have a new text, and it's time to pay attention. You might say, I don't know how, but look at the board. I'll show you now. So we circle the words that are confusing, then underline quotes that give you meaning. We add a question to answer later, then highlight a theme with a significance that's greater. Now that you know how to annotate well, let's find some other students that we can tell. Everybody get the gist?
Yes.
For sure. Alrighty, are we ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Stop, annotate, and listen. We have a new text and it's time to pay attention. You might say, I don't know how, but look at the board, I'll show you now. Circle the words that are confusing, then underline quotes that give you meaning. Okay. Add a question to come back to answer later, then highlight a theme with a significance that's greater. Now that you know how to annotate well, let's find some other students that we can tell.